How to know if you're the problem in the relationship. Facing yourself with honesty, not shame. Relationships are rarely perfect. They involve two individuals, each carrying their own past, patterns, fears, and flaws. When things go wrong, it's tempting to blame the other person, to point out what they did, how they failed. But real growth often begins with one courageous question: could I be the problem here? This doesn't mean you're entirely to blame. It simply means you're willing to take responsibility for your part, which is one of the most mature and loving things you can do in any relationship. Here are some signs that suggest you may be the one contributing to the struggles, and how to grow from it. 1. You always think you're right. If you're constantly defending yourself, interrupting your partner, or refusing to consider their perspective, you may be putting your ego ahead of empathy. Healthy relationships thrive on compromise, not control. Ask yourself, do I listen to understand, or just to win? 2. You struggle to apologize. If saying, "I'm sorry," feels like surrender or weakness, it's worth examining. Apologies are not admissions of failure, they are acts of humility and love. A lack of accountability can make your partner feel unseen or invalidated. Ask yourself, do I minimize their pain or try to justify my actions? 3. You get defensive instead of reflective. Do you react to feedback with denial, blame, or anger? This often comes from unhealed wounds or a fear of not being enough. But defensiveness shuts down dialogue and growth. Ask yourself, why am I reacting this way? Is there a deeper trigger beneath the surface? 4. You avoid hard conversations. Silence can feel safer than conflict, but it creates distance. If you withdraw emotionally, give the silent treatment, or avoid vulnerability, you may be sabotaging connection. Ask yourself, am I running from discomfort instead of facing it with courage? 5. You're controlling or jealous. Trying to control your partner's choices, friendships, or freedom usually comes from fear or insecurity. But love rooted in control is not love, it's possession. Ask yourself, do I trust them, or do I try to manage them? 6. Your partner feels unheard or dismissed. If your partner repeatedly expresses the same needs or frustrations and nothing changes, you may not be truly listening, or you may be prioritizing your comfort over their emotional safety. Ask yourself, am I really showing up for them, or just showing up for myself? 7. You keep repeating patterns. If this isn't the first time a relationship has hit the same wall, you may be bringing unresolved emotional baggage into new spaces. Recognizing patterns is key to healing them. Ask yourself, what do all my past conflicts have in common? Am I willing to break the cycle? What to do if you realize you're the problem? Don't shame yourself. Self-awareness is a strength, not a weakness. Acknowledge your role, but don't dwell in guilt. Use it as fuel for growth. Open up communication. Talk to your partner honestly. Share what you've realized and ask how you can better support the relationship. Seek support. Therapy, coaching, or even reading books on emotional intelligence and communication can help you break old habits and form healthier ones. Do the inner work. Explore your triggers, insecurities, and defense mechanisms. Healing yourself is the best gift you can give any relationship. The real problem in most relationships isn't who's right, it's who's willing to grow. Being willing to ask if you're the issue doesn't make you weak, it makes you emotionally mature. And the best part? When you begin to change, the whole relationship often shifts with you. You can't fix what you won't face. But when you do, that's where love gets real. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell for more helpful content.